Hello, this is Lucas Palmeira from Imaginando, and I'm here to give you another tutorial on DRC. For today's tutorial, we're gonna go to a style that we haven't covered on these tutorials before, but that I like a lot. I actually was really into it between 1994 and 2001, and we're doing a banger classic from 1997 that was released on V Recordings, and the song is called Warhead by DJ Krust. So let's get right into it. Okay, we got three sounds to make. The first one is this bass high. Gonna turn off the equalizer, this utility, saturator, and bring back the default patch. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is change the first oscillator to a square. Drop the oscillator 1 to 794 and raise second oscillator to maximum. On the second oscillator, let's raise 1 octave and semitone 3 and change it to a square as well. Now pre-gain, let's raise it to 931. Okay. Now drop the cutoff filter to 0. Envelope generator 2 amount. This is the amount of modulation from this envelope generator controlling the cutoff filter, and we want it at 395. Okay. And let's go to the modulation page of the filter and raise the keyboard to 306. This means the higher the note, the higher the cutoff. Okay. Next, we go to the first envelope generator, the one that modulates the amplitude, and everything is default values apart from the release, which is 57. Okay. Second envelope generator, we want an attack of 77. Okay. Decay of 89. Sustain at 0, release at 0. Last reverb, 315 of amount, decay of 4 to 4, damping 375, and a modulation of 4 to 8. Patch ready. Let's now turn the saturator on, which has an analog clip with 743 dBs of drive. Now we got an utility that is dropping the stereo width to 53%. And finally an equalizer with a high shelf above 1.35 kilohertz of 4.59 dBs. We got our first patch ready. Let's now go to the bass low, which is this one. Turn off the delay modulator and bring back the default patch. Okay. First thing we're going to do is change the first oscillator to a sine. Pre-gainer to 923. Envelope generator to amount 387. Cutoff filter 142. Resonance 324. Again, modulation of the cutoff keyboard to 306 like before. And now we go to the first envelope generator. And there we have 0 attack, decay and sustain at maximum, and a release of 029. Second envelope generator, the one modulating the cutoff filter. We want attack at 0, a decay of 327. Sustain of 5 and a release of 371. Next, some reverb, 267 on the amount, a decay of 766, damping 500, reverb modulation of 315. Okay. Now let's turn the delay modulator on, which is a dry wet of 803, 410 depth, 073 rate, 100 feedback, and 200 time. Let's go to the last patch, which is this bass sub. It sounds like this. For now, it has some modulations. You'll check that out afterwards. You can check on the session before. So let's bring back the default patch. Okay, and first thing I'm going to do is change the first oscillator to a sine wave. Master at 681, pre-gain at maximum. And here we want to prepare the oscillator too, because we have some modulations coming. So we want to oscillator 2 drop 2 octaves and do a fine tuning of 488. Okay, and bring it down again. Envelope generator 2 amount 271. And cutoff at 0, resonance at 0. And now first envelope generator, all default but the release 114. Second envelope generator, we got 65 on the attack. Decay and sustain at maximum. Release 100. Okay? So we got everything ready for now. Let me get this ready for us to listen to. Okay, we got everything ready. You can check the modulations here on the bass sub afterwards on the session. You can download the session below. So be sure to check that out, because there are some modulations going on here that will influence the music quite a lot. I'm going to put them here while the music starts, and you can then check out while they play. So we got volume, pitch modulation amount, volume sustain, pitch modulation amount, and also we've got oscillator 1 volume as well. So let's listen. And this was it. As you noticed here, this is also a sine. I forgot to tell before, but it's playing on a sine on this bass sub, so it's basically 2 sines on oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. So this was it. So this was it, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. We're gonna cover some more drum and bass bangers for sure. So be sure to check that out and give us a like if you like our content, and subscribe to our channel, because we have new content coming up every single week. So check that out. Remember that we have the Ableton session on the description below for you to download. And I will now say goodbye.